Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. Sunil here. Can you hear me? Please give your confirmations on the chat box and welcome you to the day 3 of the Devops course. Thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying the sessions and it's very beautiful starting every day early morning with a knowledge transfer with respect to DevOps. Okay. Stay tuned. Maintain your focus till the end of the course to get the best results. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your responses. I promise whatever I deliver will be much more clear. Definitely. Every example will be very clear. That's my promise. Let's stop the chat. Let's stop the chat. So, yes, thank you very much for your responses. Thank you very much. What is the plan for today? Let's get started with Linux because every DevOps engineer should be comfortable dealing with basics of Linux. So, we will learn how to create a file in Linux, how to remove a file in Linux, how to create a directory, how to remove a directory, how to navigate, how to go to the previous directory, how to go to the required directory, whatever we want. We'll be creating some nested directories like this, D1, D2, D3, D4. And then we learn how can we remove. There are two ways of removing the directories. One is rmdir, the other one is rm-r. You'll experience the difference. Listing of files and directories. What happens when a file name starts with dot? How to see hidden files, how to create hidden directories, and ls options, and how can we copy a file. So most of the time, most of this session we are dealing with the managing files and directories and listing out files and directories, which is very frequent, I hope you all have created an AWS account right now. Okay, so I already shown you how to create a new AWS account. I hope you have created a new AWS account. Let me log into my AWS account. Do you remember we already have created a Linux machine in the AWS account? Yes. How to log in? You have the URL aws.amazon.com. Sign into the console. Let me log in. EC2 instances. Oh my God, there are close to 11 instances. We need to identify the machine which we have created in the last session. I think it is machine 1, isn't it? This is the machine 1 which we have created. Perfect. Perfect. This is what we have created. As you know, the machine is in stopped state. I am starting the machine. It's a good practice to stop and whenever you are done with the hands-on and again start when you want to start the hands-on. So let's wait for the machine to get started. You can see first the status will be in pending state, and then within a minute the machine will be into running state. You know that, okay? Once the machine is running, how can we connect, my dear friends? All this we have learned in our previous session. Once the Linux machine is up and running, how can we connect? This is the AWS Cloud Platform. On your AWS Cloud Platform, you have created a Linux machine. Very good. But my point is from our personal laptop, you have to connect it to that Linux machine. Whenever you want to connect to the Linux machine, we have a command called SSH command. Yes, isn't it? SSH command is used to connect to the Linux machine. How to get the SSH command? As you can see, the machine is running now. As you can see, the machine is running now. So click on connect. And here you have the SSH command. Yes, perfect. There's a small technical glitch. You can see the instance is still staying as stopped. It has not acquired public IP address. So you have to again verify the machine by clicking on instance ID to, this is a small technical glitch. So you can again reselect the machine one more time, click on connect. Again, yes, take this SSH ID, make sure that the DNS name is generated. This is the SSH command, my dear friends. This is the SSH command which helps you to connect to Linux machine. Where should I run it? The command is ready with me. Where should I run it? Should I run it in browser? No, you need a terminal. What is the terminal called as? Yes. What is a terminal called as, my dear friends? Git bash is a terminal, yes. And where should we open the Git bash? The Git bash should be opened in the location where the PEM file is available, because SSH command uses the PEM file. A PEM file is nothing but the key pair. So I remember I downloaded my PEM file in my DevOps batch 97 folder. Yes, this is the location where the PEM file is available. As you can see, yes, it is available. Do not open the PEM file. I have seen many participants opening the PEM file. Do not open the PEM file. Open the terminal and then run the SSH command. Are you sure you want to connect? Yes, connected. Hooray, you are connected to Linux machine, which is somewhere running in Mumbai location. Perfect. So let's get started with Linux. So before starting, as usual, let's have interaction, this time with Mirza. Good morning, Mirza. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Thank you for joining. How is your question? What's your question, please?
Yes, my question is regarding first, I just want to give like little intro in 30 seconds.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
I'm in big data and cloud operations and currently working in the HCL technologies from
Which
last
cloud
3.5
platform?
years.
Which cloud platform you're working?
I have the exposure on AWS cloud from 2.5 years, and
Very good.
currently I'm on the GCP cloud as well.
Very good.
But the thing is,
In AWS, which what services you are exposed towards?
I have the exposure on networking and databases and
RDS, VPC, and all those.
yes, RDS, VPC, EC2,
S3.
S3, yes, and
Okay,
CloudWatch
very good.
and IAM roles as well.
Very, very good. Okay,
Yes.
yes. What's your question?
And, yes, my question is regarding I want to join the DevOps as of
Mm-hmm.
the market trend,
You
but
okay?
I am not able to relate my current competency with the DevOps as I'm
Okay,
working in the big data and cloud operations. So
okay.
I just want to make like what are the like benefits and what will be my the in future career
So the
regarding DevOps.
DevOps is nowhere related to your existing experience. That is big data. Okay. Big
Okay,
DevOps is all about build and release. How can we build and release the updates to the clients on an automation basis? You
okay,
cannot relate your experience to DevOps, because DevOps is completely, the objective of DevOps is completely different. The scope of DevOps is completely different. Where we to an extent, probably when we learn about Docker infrastructure, probably you can easily relate. But
okay.
there is no much relation between your existing big data with the DevOps technology. Okay. Are you planning to migrate your existing technology to DevOps?
No, actually, I'm not planning to migrate
Mhm.
because, as you know as well, like big data
Is also doing
is,
good. Mhm.
is also doing good. Like
Okay.
there is a good market share in big data and cloud operations.
Okay.
Yes, and I have exposure on Hadoop technology as well.
That's
And
also doing good. Mhm.
yes, yes. But somehow I just want to like anyhow
Expose.
someone wants to expose and learn anything, learn many things, right?
Yes, it's always
So
good to
I
have multiple skill sets. To an
yes,
extent, Mesa DevOps will help, Docker will help you, and there's a tool called Ansible. I hope you know, it's a configuration management tool where you help in configuring the cloud instances. So probably those skills may be currently helpful for you, but it's not directly uh, related to Hadoop. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
okay,
Clear.
okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mesa. How do you know about this course?
Actually, one of my colleagues have joined your course,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so I got to know like
Okay.
yeah.
This course or the previous batches?
I guess the previous batches.
Batches. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mirza.
yeah. Thank you very much.
Anup, good morning.
Yeah, hi Sunil. Good morning. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to know how much part of Linux will be.
Very basics of Linux. Let's say today we are dealing with files and directories. Next session we'll discuss about file permissions and sudo keyword package management. All those. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You don't need to learn Linux administration. We have to be good in basics of Linux. That's enough.
Yeah, actually, I'm part of cloud operations, like monitoring teams. I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to move into DevOps. So,
Good.
will that be
Which
easy
cloud platform are you
to?
from? Also AWS.
So, I'm using EC2 instances, but just to the part of
Mm-hmm.
restarting and just making those up because we are still
Okay.
part of the monitoring team.
That's it. You are
So,
only
we'll be,
restricted to only one service, EC2.
yeah, correct. And
I recommend
yeah,
to learn AWS also, Anup. Okay. An
yeah,
exclusive
yeah.
AWS course will be you where you'll be exposed to more than important 10 services. Okay. So that
Okay,
you'll become a more mature DevOps engineer.
sure, sure.
Thank you, Anup. Have a
So,
continuous
in this
learning.
course, we'll be using those services as well,
No, in
or else?
DevOps, we use only EC2. Okay. But once you get into an interview, you're
Mhm.
expected to get more, you have to be good in AWS also.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Anup.
Thank you, Sunil.
Mrunalini, you are now allowed. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Sunil. This is Murali. I have 1.5 years experience in SQL.
Oracle SQL
I
or SQL Server.
SQL Server.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just wanted to plan to move to DevOps and AWS.
Mm-hmm.
So is this
Good.
course is helpful for me
Definitely.
or
Not only you, Mrunali, like you, many other participants are wants to change their existing legacy technologies like mainframes, ETL, testing, QA, okay, production support. Like there are many people who wants to get into this DevOps because that's one of the most important and highly in demand technology. So perfectly learn whatever we are learning, Mrunali. Okay. I also
okay.
recommend you to learn AWS also. Once you perfectly acquire these two skill sets, create your resume, and the moment you put your resume in the job market, right from next day you start receiving the calls. If you're perfect in whatever we are learning, I'm sure you will be into the DevOps technology.
Okay.
Okay.
I just have to ask, like, is this course will cover the from basic to advanced, right?
Not advanced, basic to medium level of DevOps.
Okay. And after this course, at what designation I can apply the job?
DevOps engineer.
Okay.
People call it as build and release engineers also. These are the two roles you can apply for.
Okay.
You can
Yes.
easily manage 3 years of experience also with this AWS skill sets as well as DevOps skill sets once you complete both the courses. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Thank
All
you.
the best, Mrunalini. We have a lot of success stories. Okay. I'm sure. But so when we get the results, only when we maintain the same interest and curiosity right from day one to last day. Okay. Then only we get the results. Okay. Thank you,
Yes. Sure.
Mrunalini.
Thank you.
Karain, good evening.
Good evening, good morning. I don't know what the time is. Please, I just have a question. This is Karim. What
Karim.
about those that are new to the course and have missed the first two classes, maybe due to technical errors? I don't technical failure. I
Please,
don't know how
1 minute. Sorry. Please repeat your question.
those of us that are new to the course,
Okay.
I don't know how we can access the recorded.
Are you in the WhatsApp group?
Okay, in the WhatsApp group.
Are
Okay.
you in the WhatsApp group?
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank
Please
you.
answer my question. Are you in WhatsApp group?
Oh, are you? Yes, I am.
Okay.
I just joined.
We already okay. We will share you the day one, day two, as well as day three. This test recording in the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
You have to
Okay.
download our mobile app and complete the payment formality so that you can get the rest of all the videos and you have to access from the mobile app. Okay, Karan?
Okay, mobile app.
Yes. You will get the information. Stay in the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm getting few messages saying that the participants are not. There are few participants who still not belong to WhatsApp group. So for them, I am sharing the WhatsApp group link. My dear friends, please, if you are not in DevOps Batch 97 WhatsApp group, please join using the link which I'm just posting in the group so that you get the updates. And many participants are still raising their hands. I'll have one more interaction and I will be getting into the today's concept. Achal.
Very good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. My question is regarding about creating a AWS account. I have tried lot many times, but it is showing that the payment method cannot be verified. Check your information and try again.
You have to
Hello.
make sure that your debit card is enabled for international transactions.
Yeah, it is available, but it is constantly showing that the payment method cannot be verified. I have tried with the another debit card as well, but it is showing the same result.
A RuPay card will not work. You have to use Visa card
No,
or
no, it is a
Mastercard.
Visa card, not a RuPay card.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then also it is showing the same thing.
Is it a debit card or a credit card?
It's a debit card.
Generally, it accepts. Okay. Please try with a different card.
Yeah.
This time, please try with credit card if possible. Okay.
Sure,
Or send an
sure. I will
email.
try
Send
with
an
the
email
next
to
time.
AWS support. Okay. Okay. With the screenshot, they'll
Okay,
figure
okay.
it out. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Perfect. Our day-wise agenda is the highest priority. So we already have logged into AWS. Okay, so we have already logged into AWS. We have successfully connected to Linux machine. Let's start with basics. How to create a file. How to create a file in Linux. In Linux, we have a command called cat command. Cat command is used to create a file. Let's say I want to create a file with the name F1. My dear friends, I want to create a file with the name F1. How can we create a file? We have a cat command in Linux. Mention the command cat, use the greater than symbol. Mention the file name which you want to create. Let's say I want to create F1, the file gets created. And control will enter into that particular file and write the contents in the file and how to come out of the cat command by using control D. Control D is the key sequence you have to use it to come out of the cat command. Let's experience the process of, my dear friends, let's experience the process of creating the file by using the cat command. Look at this, cat greater than, mention the file name which you want to create. It can be any name, F1, F2, your name, that's okay. I want to create a file with the name F1. The moment you press enter, you will not get the dollar prompt. You are inside the file now and write the contents into the file. For example, welcome to, good morning, welcome to Devops, thank you. So this is the 3 lines of content which I want to write it in my file F1. How to come out of the cat command? You are still inside the file. How to come out of the cat command? As I have mentioned, control D is a key sequence which you have used, which you have to use to come out of the cat command. I use control D. I'm back to my dollar prompt. I'm done with creating a file. What is the name of the file? F1. This is how you can create a file in Linux. I want to create one more file. Let's say F2. You can do that. Cat greater than, I want to create one more file, F2. Yes. So whatever the content you want, write it into the file. You write it. And how can we come out of the cat command? By using control D, you will be out from the cat command. So how many files you have created? 2 files you have created, file 1 and file 2. How to see list of all the files? In case whenever you want to see list of all the files which we have created, we have a command called ls to see list of all the files which we have created. We have created 2 files, file 1 and file 2. So you now know how to create a file in Linux, and you also know how to see list of all the files or directories which you have created by using an ls command. So this is how you can create a file in Linux. If anybody asks you how can we create file in Linux, yes, your answer is right. It is a cat command which helps you to create a file in Linux. Next, there is a second way. Second way to create a file. One way to create a file by using cat command. There's one more approach using which you can create a file. That is, yes, you are right, by using the touch command. You can also create files by using touch command. I want to show you how to create a file by using the touch command. The file which I want to create is F3. My dear friends, that the file which I want to create is F3. And this time I don't want to use cat command. I want to use touch command. So let's experience creating a file by using touch command. Whenever you want to create a file by using touch command, it's very simple. Touch, mention the file name. That's it, F3. The file gets created. That's it. I want to create one more file called F4. So touch F4, the file gets created, and ls to see list of all the files. So F1 and F2 are the files which we have created by using cat command, and F3 and F4 are the files which we have created by using touch command. I'm sure you obviously have experienced the difference. I'm sure you have observed the difference. The difference is when you create a command, when you create a file by using the cat command, control enters into the file, you are writing some contents into the file, and you are using control D to come out of the file, isn't it? That's what is your experience in cat command. Whereas if you're creating a file by using touch command, it's not asking you to enter some contents into the file. Immediately, you're getting the dollar prompt back. Yes, that's the experience of touch. The concept of touch is, touch helps you to create an empty file. Whenever you want to create an empty file, you need a file, and later you want to edit the file, you want to write the contents later, but you want to quickly create an empty file. In such case, we need to use touch command. There are two ways. If anybody asks you how can we create a file in Linux, you have to mention that two ways. One is by using cat command, and the other one is by using touch command. Touch helps you to create a empty file. So I am sure I am clear in explaining you both the ways of creating a file in Linux. One is cat command, the other one is touch command. So this is how you can create files in Linux. Very good. I want to create directory. I want to create a directory. Directory is nothing but folder. In Windows, we call it as folder, and in Linux, it is called as directory. I want to create a directory. Yes, you can create a directory. What is the name of the directory which you're planning to create? Let's say I want to create a directory with the name D1. Isn't it? That's my plan. So my plan is to create a directory with the name D1. How can we do it? Yes, we can do it by using the command called mkdir. There is a command called mkdir, stands for make directory. We have a command called mkdir, stands for make directory, which helps you to create a directory. So the command looks like this: make directory followed the D1. So this helps you to create a directory. As simple as that. Shall we do it? mk. Let's go back to this terminal. Mkdir D1. So what is the name of the directory? What is the name of the directory? D1. So which helps you to create a directory. Yes, directory has been created. I'll create one more directory. No doubt you can do it. mkdir D2. So directory got created. Perfect. ls, we already have seen ls command stands for list command. Will list you files as well as directories. My dear friends, please observe the listing command will show you not only files, it will also show you directories. Also D1, D2 are directories, and these are the files. You now know how to create files. You also know how to create directories. Perfect, perfect, good. Okay. Okay. I want to show you. Now, my question is, we have two directories. Do you agree? How to clear the screen? CLEAR, clear the command. Clear command is used to clear the screen. Yes, I am clearing the screen. Again, I want to see list. Yes, I can see the list of files and directories. Very good. Now, what is D1? It's simple. D1 is a directory. What is D2? D2 is also directory. It's pretty obvious. We have created these directories D1 and D2. Very good. Now, my question is, can I create a file inside a directory? My question is, can I create a file inside the directory? Yes, obviously, you can do that. You can create files inside the directory. Is nothing but a folder. Like how in Windows, in Windows, you can see I'm creating all my files inside the Devops 6 AM batch. I'm placing all my files inside this particular folder. Similarly, you can place n number of files. You can place n number of files inside the directory. Now, my plan is, we have directory D2, right? So inside D2, I want to create a file with the name, let's say F10. This is my plan. My plan is to create a file F10, but not outside the directory. I want to create the file inside the directory. Very good. Okay. Let's learn how can we do it. Let's be very clear. Okay. If you create a file here, the file will be not inside the D2. Your plan is to create a file inside the D2. Whenever you want to create a file inside a particular directory, first you need to enter into the directory. We have a command called cd, stands for change directory, which helps you to enter to a particular directory. I want to enter into D2. Right now, you're not pointing to D2. Right now, you're not pointing to D2. Where are we pointing now? Whenever you want to know the current path, we have a command called pwd, stands for print working directory. My dear friends, in Linux, we have a command called pwd. Many participants think that it's present working directory. It's print working directory. It will print you the current working directory. Right now, it is in /home/ubuntu. Right now, you're pointing in /home/ubuntu. So all these D1, D2, all these files are available in /home/ubuntu. That's fine. You know the current path. But now you don't want to create files in /home/ubuntu. You want to create the files in D2. So first, you need to enter into directory. Whenever you want to enter into a particular directory, we have a command called cd, stands for change directory, which helps you to enter into specific directory. I want to enter into D2. Very good. Perfect. cd D2, which helps you to enter into D2. Look at this. Now I am pointing into D2. What is the proof that you are now pointing to D2? Yes, you can confirm it by using pwd print working directory. You can previously you are in /home/ubuntu. Currently you are in /home/ubuntu. Inside Ubuntu, you're pointing to D2. You are inside D2. Perfect. Now here, this is your plan. You want to create a file F10. You can do it by using cat command. You can do it by using touch command. I want to do it by using touch commands. I'm done with creating a file. Yes. ls2c list of all the files of that particular directory D2. You're having only one file. Am I clear? You obviously directory you can hold some files. I have created one file inside the directory D2. Okay. Where are you pointing to? Where are you pointing to? pwd. You are pointing to /home/ubuntu. Now you want to go back to /home/ubuntu. You want to go to the parent directory. For D2, the parent is Ubuntu. For Ubuntu, the parent is home. For home, the parent is root. You want to go to immediate parent directory. Whenever you want to go to immediate parent directory, we have a command called cd /, which helps you to go to immediate parent directory. From D2, you will go to the immediate parent directory as called as Ubuntu. Yes, now you're pointing to Ubuntu, and Ubuntu, as usual, you have source list of files and directories. Am I clear? My dear friends, please respond in the chat box. Am I clear in explaining you the process of creating the files, the process of creating the directories? To know the current path, how can you navigate to any specific directory and create the files? Thank you very much. Thank you all for your responses. Yes, thank you very much. And I want you to do hands-on, not just attending the sessions. Hands-on is very, very important. Yes, we are done with creating the files. So where are we pointing in our navigation? You now know how to create a file in Linux. There are two ways. One is by using the cat command. The other one is by using the touch command. We have not seen how to remove a file. We'll be seeing it soon. And you know how to create a directory and how to know the pwd print working directory. Perfect. Okay. So you are dealing with files and directories in Linux now. Perfect. Okay. Yes. So you now know how to create a file. You know how to create a directory. Let's remove the file. Whenever you don't want a file, we delete it, isn't it? Okay. So you can remove, you can say it as delete, you can remove it. Yes, we can remove the files. I want to remove file F4. Can you do it? Yes. Any file you want, you can remove it. You can remove F4 or you can remove F2, whichever file, irrespective whether the file is created by using cat command or touch command, doesn't matter. Whenever you want to remove a file, we have a command called rm, stands for remove, which helps you to remove a file. I want to remove F4, mention the file name you want to remove. That's it. The file will be removed. rm, file name, file removed. I want to remove F2. You're done. So rm remove command will help you to remove file. Very good. I want to remove directory. RM can remove a file, but my point is to learn how can we remove a directory. How to create a directory, my dear friends? mkdir, you are right. mkdir is a command which helps you to create a directory. The same, if you want to remove a directory, we have a command called rmdir, stands for remove directory. rmdir, which helps you to remove a directory. So which helps you to remove a directory and mention the directory name you want to remove. Let's say, for example, I want to remove my first directory. I want to remove my first directory. So rmdir and mention the directory name you want to remove, D1. So this will help you to remove a directory. Yes. ls to confirm yes, you do not have D1 because it's removed. I have shown you how to remove a directory. Similarly, can I remove D2? rmdir followed with D2. Can I remove? No doubt. You can remove, but this command will fail. This command will fail. Please observe the error. rmdir command failed to remove a particular directory because it is not empty. Because it is not empty. Now you got the reason. So rmdir will be successful only when the directory is empty. Remove directory, no doubt it helps you to remove directory only if it is empty. But sometimes directory is not empty. In our case, directory is not empty. Remember, we have created a file inside the directory. So in such case, rmdir fails. So whenever you want to remove a directory, even though it is having some set of files or directories, we have a command called rm-r. R stands for recursive. R stands for recursive. First, it will remove the files inside the directory, and finally, it will remove the directory. So rm-r is the command which we use it if you want to remove a file which is if you want to remove a directory which is having some set of files. Yes, you can see the directory has been removed. So now there are no more directories. I have removed the directory. So there are two ways of removing the directory. One is rmdir. This will work only when the directory is empty. If you want to remove a directory which is not empty, then you have to use rm-r, or you can use rm-r irrespective whether the directory is empty or not. So you can remove the files. Am I clear? I hope I'm very clear, my dear friends. I hope I'm very clear in showing you the process of creating the files and deleting the files. Perfect. Any question? Perfect. Parmesh, how are you?
Yeah. Hi, Sunil. I have two questions. First of
Yes,
all,
please.
let's say the files which I haven't created, maybe created by someone. How what is the security? How we are
What do
maintaining
you mean by
security here?
security?
Let's say the file F1, F2 created by you. Maybe unfortunately I deleted. How we are maintaining the security here for
Yes, you
F1,
as
F2?
an owner of the file, I can give permissions to you so that you can delete or you can read or you can write. Okay. So that is called security for a specific file. We'll see it soon. Okay.
And second question, unfortunately I deleted. Can I restore it back?
No. Okay.
Is there any trash option? Because if I not unmounted the device, at least we have a we
Mm-hmm.
have the copyright. So can
We will
we?
see it in the coming sessions. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Am I clear? Are you clear?
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty clear. Thank
You
you.
know
Thanks for your
Linux or
time.
is the first time you're learning Linux?
I know basics, not much.
Okay. So these are pretty basics. Okay.
Thank you.
I
Thanks
hope
for
you're
your
not
time.
feeling bored.
And never.
Hmm?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Rajnish. You are now allowed to unmute Rajnish. By default, you will be on mute. You have to unmute and talk.
Yeah, good morning, Sunil.
Good morning.
Hi, Sunil. Actually, I have two questions. Actually, recently last year I joined your AWS and I got a cloud security engineer. Okay, but
You got the job?
yeah, I got a job as
Okay.
a cloud.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. But recently in this year, actually, I got another job. I select cloud engineer, but I got the responsibility divorce as
Of
well.
DevOps.
Yeah,
Okay. Now
and
the Rajnish, the current industry is you are expected to be multi-skilled
yeah.
DevOps as well as cloud engineer. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
they are using the Kubernetes and Docker and CI/CD pipeline, everything which are
Jenkins.
for yeah, Jenkins also.
Mm-hmm.
So just actually, I want to join your class again for the DevOps part. So just actually, there is usually Azure, okay,
Okay.
and I have experience AWS,
You are
but
right.
but actually this time I am using Azure. I have a knowledge. So is there any difference?
Yes. Concepts remain the same, but 70% is the same. But the user interface, the service, how exactly the services behaves in Azure is different. Okay,
But fundamental same, so I can cover easily.
concepts is the same, no doubt. The
Yeah.
commands will be the same. So the Docker commands will be the same in Azure as well as in AWS also. Okay, if you
Okay.
want to get the concepts, you are always
And will you provide the troubleshooting also inside the whenever the stack happens?
obviously it's all about you have to troubleshoot every DevOps tool.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
Rajnish. First of
Thank
all,
you.
congratulations for hearing this good
Thank
news
you.
of learning,
Thank you so
getting
much.
the job in
Yeah.
AWS. And
Yeah.
I'm sure, please acquire the DevOps skill sets and stabilize your career.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
One more final call. How are you doing, Ben? Good
Hi,
evening.
Sunil. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I think we are talking for the first time.
Yeah, no, actually, this is the second time I'm speaking to you.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunil, my question is, you are teaching AWS DevOps. Do you also teach Azure DevOps?
No.
Okay, but is there somebody in logistics
We
that
have a different instructor who can train Azure DevOps, but it will take definitely more than 1 month for the new batch to get scheduled. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Close to 1 month or 1.5 month is the time where we launch my Azure DevOps. Okay.
Okay. I actually wish you teach that, but I will join it when you guys are ready. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you.
And
Stay in
thank
our
you for all
WhatsApp
you do.
group. Stay in
All
your
right.
WhatsApp group so that you get the updates. Okay.
All right, you really teach excellently, and I really want to applaud you for that.
If you
Thank
like
so
my
much.
skills, please refer my training to your friend circle.
Actually, yes, I have a lot of guys that I'm bringing in. So
Thank you,
worry.
Ben. Thank you, Ben. I'll be
You're
grateful.
welcome.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
bye-bye. Yeah. Bye.
Suraj.
Yeah, hi Sunil. This is Suraj.
Yes, proceed, Suraj.
Yeah, in this I have one doubt. You have created the directory and you remove the file like F10. So I want to delete. If we have two files, I want to delete one file from that particular directory. So how we can?
You want to remove a particular file in a same RM command. Okay. For example, inside D2, you have a file called F10. You go to the D2 and remove a particular file. Same way. Okay, Suraj?
Like we have two files like that.
Okay, so let's say you have two files. Okay, what are the file names? Tell me.
For example, F10 you deleted, so we have F12 and F10.
Okay, let's say there are two files, F12 and F13. Okay. Now what you want to do?
So I want to delete F12.
Whenever you want to remove a file, we have RM command and mention the file name you want to remove. Okay. You have to mention the file name. So only that particular file will be removed. Okay. Clear, Suraj?
Okay. Yes.
Thank you. Perfect. So let's move on. So, okay. So you now know create a file, you now know remove a file, you know how to create a directory, how to delete a directory, how to go to previous directory. I hope you have observed. Whenever you want to go to previous directory, we have a command called cd double dot. I have used it very quickly whenever you want to go to previous directory. Anyways, I'll be doing it one more time. Now, let's make ourselves comfortable with navigating between the directories. Now, what I want is, let's look at this. I want to create a directory D1. Inside the D1, I want to create D2. In D2, I want to create D3. In D3, I want to create D4. This is the nested directories which I want to create. This is the hierarchical structure of the directories. D1, inside D1, D2, inside D2, D3, inside D3, D4. This is what I want to do it. Can we do it? Yes, you can do it. Okay, so how to do it? Look at this. First, you have to create a directory. How to create a directory? mkdir, which helps you to create a directory. Mention the directory you want to create. Yes. Next, don't run mkdir d2. No, you want to create second directory in the next level, not in the same level. You need to enter into the directory. You have to command cd. I hope you know it, which helps you to enter into the directory, and inside the directory you have to create d2. So like this, you do it to create the hierarchical structure. So let's go ahead and create it. So mkdir, I'm creating my first directory got created, and you need to, you see ls is to see list of all the files and directories. So you need to create d2 inside d1. You need to enter into d1. Very good. mkdir d2 cd d2 Perfect. mkdir d3 cd d3, and inside the d3, please create d4 and now enter into d4. If you want to know the current path, we have a command called print working directory. My dear friends, this is what we want to do. You are inside /home/ubuntu. In Ubuntu, you have created d1. Inside d1, you have created d2. Inside d2, you have d3. Inside d3, you have created d4. So this is how you have to be comfortable dealing with navigating between the directories and creating the files and directories. Okay, and please observe, for d4, the parent is d3. For D3, the immediate parent is D2. For D2, the parent is D1. For D1, the parent is Ubuntu. For Ubuntu, the parent is home. For home, the parent is slash. So this is the hierarchical structure of directories. Now from D4, you want to point to D3. You want to navigate to immediate parent directory. Whenever you want to navigate to immediate parent directory, we have a simple command cd double dot, which helps you to navigate to immediate parent directory. I want to confirm right now I'm pointing to its immediate parent directory. Okay. Like this, you can write cd double dot when you want to go one level up. You want to directly jump to /home/ubuntu. Yes, you can do that by using cd, and right from the beginning, you have to write the complete path /home/ubuntu. So like this, you can directly jump to your required location. Right now, I'm back to /home/ubuntu. So whenever you want to go to any path, whichever you want, cd right from root provide the complete navigation so that you will be pointing to specific location, whichever you want. I hope I am very clear in showing you how to navigate between the directories. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Next. rm-dir and rm-r we already have seen. Let's go with long list. Let's go with long list. ls to see list of all the files. Very good. We have 2 files and 1 directory. Am I right? My dear friends, we have 2 files and 1 directory, right? We have 2 files, F1 and F2, and we have created 1 directory. Very good. Total 3. Now, I want to have more information about the files and directories, not just listing of files. I want to have more information. What does that mean? Look at this. I want to know the date and time when the file has been created. I want to have more information. ls will show you only list of files. It will not provide you more information. You want more information about like date and time when the file has been created. What is the size of the file? Who is the owner of the file? What are the permissions the file is having? This kind of more information you want to get it. Whenever you want to get more information, you have to use ls-l. L stands for long list. We'll provide you more information about the same files, same 2 files and 1 directories. You can see F1, F2, D1, same set of files, 2 files and 1 directories, but you're getting all the additional information, the metadata information. You can retrieve, you can know more information about the files and directories by using -l stands for long list. You get a long list of information. Let's try to understand this information. Please observe here. This is the date and time when the file has been created. Very good. This is the file size. F3 you have created by using touch command. Have you observed, my dear friends? How did you create F3? By using touch command. So you're getting 0 bytes. I hope you remember touch is used for creating empty files. So this is the file size. F1 is having 41 bytes, and by default every directory is 4096 bytes. This is the owner of the file. This is the group the file belongs to. These are the permissions of the file. Are you able to get more information? Not just list. Are you able to get more information? You are able to get it by using -l stands for long list option. Clear about this? So whenever you want to know the size of the file, the date and time, the owner of the file, what the group belongs to, what is group, don't worry. Whenever you want to know the permissions, files and directories will have permissions anyways. We'll be seeing it soon. So you are now in a position to get more information by using -l option. Very good. What if file name starts with dot? Let's experience it. I want to create a file, let's say with the name F4, and I want to start the file name with dot. Let's do it. I want to create a file with the name .f4. Okay, let's do it. Touch .f4. This helps you to create a file. A very important observation. And your file name starting with dot. Let's experience it. Touch dot F4. The file got created. Very good. ls to see list of all the files. So we expect D1, F1, F3 as well as one more file .F4. But interestingly, that file is not displayed. You're not getting the output. The file which we have just now created is unable to see. I am unable to see the file. The reason is in Linux, when a file name starts with dot, my dear friends, please observe. In Linux, when a file name starts with dot, it is a hidden file. Got it, my dear friends? In Linux, when a file name starts with dot, it is a hidden file. As it is a hidden file, the list command is not showing you hidden file. It will show you only the normal files. Clear? So now you got the point. In Linux, when a file name starts with dot, it is a hidden file. Similarly, when a directory starts with dot, I want to create a directory with the name .d3. I want to create a directory with the name .d10, anything. So directory got created, but that will not be displayed. Why? Because it is a hidden directory. When a file name starts with dot, it is a hidden file. When a directory name starts with dot, it is a hidden directory. Listing options will show you only normal files and directories. It will not show you hidden files and hidden directories. If you want to see hidden files also, then you have to have an option called ls-a. A stands for all normal files as well as hidden files. Now you will see in the output the hidden files .f4 and .d10. Are you able to get .f4? Are you able to get .d10? So these are the hidden files, but to our notice, there are many more predefined hidden files and hidden directories what Linux is maintaining. That's okay. But now you are in a position to see hidden files also whenever you want. So ls option, my dear friends, ls option has no ability to show you hidden files. ls option is having no ability to show hidden files. You want to show hidden files also, then you have to use -a. So what are the three listing options we have used? The first listing option is a normal ls command which we have started, which will show you a list of all the files. Next, we have used ls-l whenever you want to get more information about the date and time, size of the file, owner of the file, the permissions, you have to use ls-l. And we have used one more option, ls-a, to see list of hidden files, also normal files as well as hidden files also. Perfect. Good. You can use a combination, my dear friends. You can use combination ls-la. I hope you can easily guess what happens with the combination. You get list of all the files. Long list, you get more information about the date, time, size of the file of normal files as well as hidden files also. Are you understanding? ls-la, you get the more information about the date and time, size of the file, owner of the file, permissions of not only the normal files, you get the more information about the hidden files also. You can use this listing combinations. Very, very good. Superb. So you know about what happens when a file name starts with dot. Good. And how to see the hidden files, -a option. Good. How to create a hidden directory. Yes, you know it. And you have used a combination of listing options. Very good. Perfect. How to copy a file. How to copy a file. What do you mean by copying a file? Let's go back. What is F1, my dear friends? What is F1? Sunil, what a silly question it is. It is a file. Very good. Are there any contents in the file? This F1, is it an empty file or is it having some data? I think it is having some data. I remember I have created by using cat command. It is having some 3 lines of information like welcome to Devops or good evening. I want to read the information. I don't remember. I want to read the information in the file F1. Whenever you want to read the information, cat F1, which will show you the information. You may have a question, Sunil, cat command is used to create a file. Yes, no doubt it helps you to create a file, but you have to use greater than symbol. Whenever you want to create a file, I hope you remember we have cat, we have to use cat followed with the greater than symbol and mention the file name, whichever you want to create. So greater than symbol is used when you want to create a file. I don't want to create a file. I want to read the information. So don't use greater than symbol, mention just cat followed with the file name, which will help you to read the information. Perfect. Let's say 3 lines of content. Good morning, welcome to Devops, thank you, or whatever it is. Now, whatever the contents which I have it in file 1, whatever the contents which I have it in file 1, I want to copy it and create a file in the name F7. I want to create a duplicate file. I want to create one more file with the name F7. Okay. Do you have F7 now? Do you have file 7, F7? No, you don't have it. But we have a command in Linux stands for CP, stands for copy. We have a command CP which stands for copy, and you have to mention the source and destination. Source is nothing but which file you want to copy, F1. Destination is where you want to copy, F7. So F7 file is not available, but the file gets created and then the content will be copied into the file. Yes, now you can see the file has been created, F7. If you want to read the contents, F7, you have the same information. Welcome to Devops. Thank you. Good morning. So are you able to create a copy of the file? Yes, you are able to do it by using copy command. Did we meet our agenda? Yes. I am sure. I guarantee whatever we train, the 1 hour of time you are spending is always effective. Okay, perfect. We are meeting with the agenda. A few more points. One important point I want to discuss. We have a command called pwd, which will show you the print working directory. It will show you the current path. You know it. We have a command called who am I. In Linux, we have a command called who am I, which will show you the current user using which you're working. You're working with Linux, you're connected to Linux, using which user. Who am I will show you the current user. Currently, you're working with Ubuntu. You have connected to Linux and you're working with which user? Ubuntu users. So yes, you can create new users. That's not a problem. But I just want to show you that we have a command in Linux, who am I, which will show you the current path, current user using which you are connected. Very good. Perfect. Good morning, Preeti. How is today's class?
Yeah, good morning, Sunil. The session was very good and very interesting.
Thank you very
Because
much.
I don't know anything about DevOps or AWS because I'm a freshly entered to the software field.
Congratulations. You're currently working in which company, may I know?
First American India.
Very good. What's your current technology?
Java.
Okay. Now, why are you learning DevOps?
Because I'm very much interested to work in cloud.
You don't like Java?
I like Java, but very much interested in cloud.
Okay, so you're planning to learn cloud technologies like AWS and DevOps, and you try for this kind of jobs. Is that your plan?
Yes.
Okay. If you don't mind, may I know your current package?
Current package is of 6 lakhs.
And how many years of experience?
0 years of experience.
It's a good package, Preeti. But no doubt, get into your dream platform, cloud and DevOps. That will be much more interesting. It looks like you don't like coding.
I like coding, but it is too boring for me because I am working from 3 years.
There are a lot of technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, full stack, and a lot of technologies. Why did you select DevOps?
I'm working, I'm learning machine learning also right now. Can we use machine learning in DevOps?
No, DevOps is not specific to one technology. Okay, you can implement the DevOps automation in any technology, whichever you want. You'll understand once we get into core concepts of DevOps.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yes. Any specific technical question?
Like specific technical question is nothing but what are the tools we are going to
We
use
already
for?
have discussed in day one. Are you there in day one?
No, I'm not there in day one because
how do you know about this training?
I'm trying to join your session from 1 year because
My God. Okay. You're waiting
because
from
of
1 year?
my classes. Because of my classes, I'm unable to attend your session, yours and Nakul's session.
Okay.
At the time now, I'm joining your session. I'm
Okay.
unable to join Nakul's session. At that moment, we are having meetings of a company.
So these are the tools. We start with Linux. As you know, we go into Git version controlling, build tool, Maven, Jenkins, containerization tool, orchestration tool, Kubernetes, again, orchestration, configuration management, monitoring tool, and the infrastructure as code. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Thank
Clear.
you.
Thank you very much. Thank
you very much. Yes. Good morning, Bhaskar.
Yeah, hi Sunil, good morning.
How is today's class?
Yeah, it's good. Sunil, just a doubt, like
Yep.
if any user has deleted one of the file,
Mhm.
so and after that another person want to see who has deleted that particular file.
Mhm.
So
We can do that. There's a concept of events management in Linux. Okay, we can do that, no doubt.
okay, so we can identify if any other user also
You
deleted
can
the
track it.
file.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
So, Sunil, one more thing.
Yes. Yeah.
So, as per the content, course content for the DevOps, which you are covering, there are some specific tools. In that, I could see Terraform also. Like after taking this course, can we do that HashiCorp?
No. We will. So, if you want to become certified in HashiCorp, you have to spend at least 20 days or just on Terraform, 20 to 25 days. We are planning for exclusively Terraform training. Okay, the Terraform, what we are learning in DevOps is basic to medium level. That will not help you to become certified. We are planning for exclusively 25 days Terraform course. Okay, Bhaskar.
Okay.
For certified, for people who want to become certified in HashiCorp. Okay, that is recommended. This is for the additional advantage for a DevOps engineer.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Efalrin.
Hi, good morning, Sunil. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very well.
What's your question?
I want to know, do you by any chance, I heard from the last class you said you taught AWS in the past.
Now I stopped it.
Is there any way I can get my hands on any of the recordings you did?
I stopped my AWS 1 year back. Okay. So you can get my recordings, which I have trained 1 year back, but as you know, it is pretty outdated, isn't it? So I strongly recommend to go with my instructor, Mr. Ankit Narula. He's good in AWS. I want you to check with him. Okay.
Okay, because I already registered for that as well, but it's like
Okay.
it's not really, it's not like you're teaching. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
Not
as you know, the
straightforward like that.
skills differs from you person to person. But right now I stopped teaching. It's and even the course contents are very limited. My course contents. Okay, so I don't recommend to go with my old videos. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much for all you do.
Thank
I
you. And you're
appreciate
from
you.
which location?
From the United States, New York.
Have you downloaded the mobile app?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Are you able to watch the videos?
Yes, everything.
Thank you. And please complete the payment formalities. Thank you very much.
I will. Thank you.
My dear friends, I hope you have enjoyed. Final call before ending. Final call. I hope please download the mobile app, and because the sessions are shared in the mobile app, and please complete the payment formalities. I hope you know it's in US dollars. It is just, I think 52. I think so. As per Indian rupees, it is 3499. Just 3499. As if it is in US, I think it is US dollars 52. And please download the mobile app, and then I'll show you, especially for people. We are getting a lot of mails. Any questions, you can shoot an email to support@logiclabstech.com. I hope you have this email address, but still, and please look at this. Login to, I'll show you web dot. You can access videos from your laptop also. Okay. So you need to log into mobile app, download the mobile app. There's an option called store. You need to select the store option. In the store option, you find several courses here. Our course is DevOps Batch 97. I hope you know it. So select this course, okay, in the mobile app, and then click on buy now. Okay, so here I'm not getting buy now option because I am the instructor. So generally you will have a buy now option here at the right side. Click on buy now. For participants from India, you can make the payment using UPI like Google Pay, Phone Pay, or Paytm. And for participants outside India, you have to make the payment using credit card. Okay, please make the payment using credit card. Okay, this is just for your information. Okay, and what is our plan tomorrow? We have started dealing with files and directories, and you now know navigating, listing, and all those. Very good. The key points of Linux which you frequently use is understanding the file permissions. I hope you already have experienced. These are all file permissions: read, write, execute. These are all file permissions. You have to be very clear in understanding the file permissions. If required, you should be in a position to modify the file permissions. How can we do it? That's very, very key. And we will be discussing about the sudo keyword, which will very frequently use it. And there's something called package management. Whenever you want to install specific packages in Linux, you can do it by using apt repository. So what is package management? What are installing packages? Why should we install packages? Much more interesting concepts for tomorrow's session. So stay tuned for tomorrow's session. And one more important point: do not log out of AWS directly. I hope you have to be very careful handling your EC2 machines. Once you're done doing hands-on, select the machine whichever you want, and then please stop the machine. Don't directly sign out. Only after stopping the machine, then only you have to sign out. Perfect. My dear friends, thank you for joining. Thank you for your trust. See you tomorrow. Much more interesting concepts. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Please be continuously learning. Thank you very much.